Good afternoon, Jason Shepard here with the Anchor Room. Today we're going to show you a quick and easy installation video for an amber corner reflector piece on a 09 through 14 F150 and the 10 through 14 SVT Raptor. The application tools shown in front of you are real simple. We have application fluid, which is nothing more than soapy water. We have just water to wash away that soap once we get the tint piece in position. We have a microfiber towel to dab up any excess liquid, and last but not least a squeegee to remove the liquid from behind the tint piece and the lens. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so this is the reflector we're actually trying to cover, and it's more than just a reflector, it actually is also an indicator. We're going to follow the contours of the lens perfectly. There's actually a cut line right here. We're going to sit right in front of it so that even from a frontal perspective it's still hiding that ugly reflector. As I mentioned, application fluid, nothing more but soapy water. Spray it on the back side of the tint piece on the lens itself. You then want to position this in place. It should be perfectly contoured, and already you can see the effects here of it hiding that reflector beautifully. Move it around until you get it in place exactly where you want it. Obviously you want to watch all the pieces. I do want to mention all of our materials, all of our templates are cut intentionally oversized, because we want to make sure that it tapers around the edge of all the lenses and gives you a complete and clean look. So it may take a little back and forth to make sure it's exactly where you want it. And at this point I'm pretty happy, I think, with where that sits. It covers all the pieces. I'm going to spray the outside of the actual lens also with application fluid so that the squeegee glides easily. And then from the center out, I'm going to simply remove all the liquid. And I did not mention this early, but since we are tapering the edges around the corner, we're also going to use a heat gun, which we'll show you next. Alright, so as you can tell, we have a couple of fingers here, and we're going to overlap, of course, the edges. The piece is perfectly in place now. Using the microfiber towel, and we'll just kind of heat it and then jam it or roll it into place. We'll start from the top in this case. Apply a little heat, contour it. And then just kind of work your way around the lens. I always like working from top to the bottom. It kind of works gravity in our favor too, in case there is still some liquid behind the lens. You catch it, you can still just move it off to the side and down like I just did there. As you can tell, it almost does itself. I hope you can see it on camera, but it's like you apply a little heat and it just wants to wrap and fall in there itself. Close the bottom now. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oops. Film is very forgiving, as you can tell too, so have patience and we'll get it in place. But as you can tell, there's not much to this piece. It's very forgiving and pretty easy to apply. All right, that's all there's to it. Enjoy the new look, and thanks for your support. Have a great day.